Hello, ladies and gentlemen, what is going on? I am Tom Origins, and you're watching my video, so well done for doing the hardest bit, which is pressing click on the video. Now you're here, you might as well press the red subscribe button, because we're 6 subscribers away. I know this is cringy as hell, so please do it. Thank you. Today we're playing Call of Duty Modern Warfare, which is the brand new Call of Duty installment. I'm here to not sell you the game because I don't get paid that much. So I'm just going to give a few opinions about it as being a long-time player of Call of Duty. I didn't play 1, 2 or 3, but I played everyone after 3, so I can give a fairly detailed opinion. I do think this is personally my favourite Call of Duty game that's ever hit computers. So pretty much Call of Duty has had a weird history with games and had a weird history when it's come to having a few errors that they're probably not too proud of. So Call of Duty used to be this real tactical sort of boots on ground type realistic sort of shooter game that was based on kind of modernized warfare. I mean, a few of the old games took place in like World War II and stuff, but mainly the moderner ones like Modern Warfare 2, which is where I kind of got into it a lot more. It was all based in the idea of what modernized warfare would be like, so kind of like the Afghanistan war and things like that. So it provided a realistic sort of view on what warfare was like, and it presented that through the campaign and the online modes. And then for a while Call of Duty was quite good until it took a weird turn and became Advanced Warfare, which is where everything kind of went downhill. Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, by no word of a lie, was probably the worst, in my opinion, Call of Duty video game that has ever come out. I feel like the people who made it just weren't Call of Duty fans at heart, they weren't having their heads screwed on straight, and they definitely made some ridiculous decisions. I mean, why would you have a game franchise which is notorious for being realistic boots on ground action to becoming some sort of space sort of laser beam game? I mean, we've got 3 games like Apex Legends and Titanfall that do that sort of stuff, and they're not that, you know, successful compared to the Call of Duty franchise. They're nowhere near as famous and world-renowned as the Call of Duty franchise, so why would you put yourselves in the position of trying to make the game worse? I don't get that. There's been a trend of that recently with the big AAA title games who kind of have this great groundwork to base their second, third and fourth and fifth game installments of, and they kind of just ruin it by completely trashing the already sound system that they have in place and trying to do a whole new creative sort of spin on it, and I just think it doesn't work. Stick with what you know and stick with what you're good at. Like, it just makes sense. The game must have done something right in the past in order for it to have a fan base, and in order for you to keep that fan base, you have to keep what the fans used to know and love as being their game. So I feel like this game company, who I can't remember who is behind this particular Call of Duty installment because everyone is different. Some have been like Sledgehammer Games, which were Advanced Warfare idiots, and Treyarch, who've done Black Ops, and Activision, maybe Activision, I think does this one, but I'm not 100% sure. But whoever is responsible for this game definitely did their research, definitely are Call of Duty fans, and they went to some pretty extreme lengths to make this game quite realistic, and I think it really shows. They had some ex-soldiers in as consultants. These guys used to be in the special forces, and they came in as like these ex-consultants, so they can come in and like kind of give second-hand battlefield knowledge of how guns would work, of how movement happens, so like mainly for the motion capture, for the online and the single player, so how your character would move, how a male special forces officer would move compared to a female special officers force of woman, or whatever, like however they would move differently. You know, Russian people like got their special forces people to come in. They had American special forces people. That's how like in depth they went with this game. It was pretty mad to see the level of complexity that they put into this Call of Duty game, which is quite odd because a game like Rockstar's Red Dead Redemption 2, which, you know, took 10 years to come out, that's a game that you would expect to have that level of complexity because, one, how long it took for it to come out, and two, because it's a Rockstar game and people are going to be like keen eye on detail in that. A lot of people are probably going to just buy Call of Duty for like the £52 starter price, just play it, and like kind of just like playing the multiplayer, maybe with friends, maybe not on their own, maybe as a team or whatever, however they're going to play it. They might go on to single player from time to time, and they might not really be looking for these keen details, but the maps are photogenic from the scenarios and locations they've gone to. Sometimes the names might be fictionalized and things like that, but I know particularly there was a bit for London Piccadilly in the campaign, and that was all photogenic, which means like people have gone in, taken real life photographs of the setting and scenery and things, and then they scanned that into a computer and made that as like a playable area, and that is online as well as in the campaign. So they have gone to great lengths, probably some of them being a bit unnecessary, but they went there anyway because they thought it's going to make the overall game that much better. And I feel like if you've got a game developer who is willing to do that, instead of forking out a lot of their budget on, like, say, a famous celebrity to be in the game, like a few companies did that and that's never really worked out for them. The guy who plays Captain Price, I mean, he's not like a renowned actor. I don't really know much about him, but he does a great job as Price, in my opinion. And I think a lot of the old Call of Duty players who play like nearly all of the Call of Duty games would agree that this game is an absolute return to the franchise and a necessary step in the right direction. Because for a while, I was proud as a kid to be like, Call of Duty is my favourite online first-person shooter game, and I used to be proud to say I'm a Call of Duty fan. And then as I got older and the game franchise got older and new things kind of came into the mix, things kind of became a little bit more embarrassing to say you're a Call of Duty fan. It was kind of like an embarrassment to be like, oh yeah, I like playing Call of Duty, because then you would automatically be associated with these screaming 12-year-olds that would fly around in these exosuits, like push jumping off the ground and stuff, and it was a bit embarrassing at the time to say you're a Call of Duty fan, which is sad because the Call of Duty series was always quite an interesting and entertaining one to me. And even though sometimes people just play the game as a whole, you know, just the multiplayer elements, they don't really try and, you know, play the campaign or anything. I've always played the campaigns first and then gone on to the multiplayer. I'm just that way inclined. If a game has got a single player campaign, I want to play that before I play online. I'm the same with Ghost Recon, I'm the same with Battlefield. I just do that because when you pay £50 for a game at starting price, you want your £50 worth, which is the single player, the online modes like Special Forces modes and Spec Op modes, and then obviously the online. And I feel like this Call of Duty game, I mean, I'm on the Xbox version here, as you can probably tell by the buttons layout and stuff, but on the Xbox version, we have reportedly been, you know, deprived of a mode, this Special Forces mode, which was like, or Spec Ops mode, which was a PlayStation exclusive. Now, I've had this game for like since day one, since it's been released, and I can tell you that after playing it for a few hours and looking into the options for the different modes you can play, I don't personally see a difference. I don't really feel like I'm been mugged off or like a massive chunk of the game's gone. Like, fair enough. If like the campaign, for example, wasn't included for the £52 I paid for the game, then I'd be pretty annoyed, but a tiny little mode that has been removed, I don't really see that big of an impact. Now, I know it's probably the principle for a lot of people. If you're paying a £52 price, like the standard version for the PlayStation would be £52, the standard version for the Xbox would be £52. Why should their £52 game get more in it than yours? I get that, I get the principle behind that. You have a right to be angry as an Xbox fan. But in all fairness, honestly and truthfully, not a whole lot that I feel like I've missed out on, if that. The online completely feels exactly identical to my friend's experience of playing it on PlayStation. Same to my friend who plays it on PC. I mean, it's a good thing that it's cross-platform, so that's quite interesting. You can have a friend on his PS4, you could have a friend on their Xbox, a friend on the PC, and the three of you could all team up and play it together, which I think is quite cool and innovative. I mean, I know Fortnite tried to pick up on that, but they had a lot of issues with it, where this one seems to gel really nicely, and it actually gives you a little icon in the corner with the people, whether they're on PC or whether they're on Xbox, and I don't feel like there's any gameplay changes in that. Like, I don't feel like people who play it with keyboard and mouse are at an advantage, or people who play it with a controller is at an advantage. You know, I've been killed easily by people on PC, and equally I have killed people on PC very easily. So I feel like there's been a nice balance. Again, Call of Duty used to have a real bad trend with overpowered weaponry, and like a certain gun would become infamous for being this overpowered hype machine, and to my knowledge, I've not come across it. I've not come across a gun yet to be called the new infamous, like, everyone must get this gun and you'll just win everything type weapon that has been in other Call of Duty games, wrongly so, but it used to be a trend. Like in Advanced Warfare there was a certain gun, in Black Ops for like 3 and 4 there used to be a certain gun, and it used to really ruin players' times because they would want to just come on it and play it and have some fun, and instead they would be having a real rubbish time because they might not be a high enough level to get that gun, other people would, and therefore it would be an unfair advantage. So I feel like this game is completely skill based now, which is a nice change because the old Call of Duty games used to be like that, and then obviously the more modern ones had that like drop off point where it was like pay to win guns and things like that, had microtransactions. But this game does honestly and truthfully, as a Call of Duty fan, does honestly and truthfully come across as a nice good return to the franchise, and it feels like the old Call of Duty games we all used to love to play as a kid has come back. And on the topic of that, and with that in mind, I do feel like this year is going to be the year for Call of Duty to make its resurgence. I do think it's still got a lot of making up to the fan base to do first, before we can just let bygones be bygones. I mean, you made some pretty crappy games, I'm not going to lie. There was a big chunk of time when things were really bad. So, you know, I feel like what'll be, will be, and as a whole we got to start forgiving the boys over at Activision, Sledgehammer, Interactive, all the game developers who made Call of Duty. We have to start, you know, letting bygones be bygones, moving forward with our lives and just enjoying what the game is. This has been a brief little video just explaining, you know, I know it's 11 minutes long, but it's been a brief video. I've tried to make it where it's just me kind of giving my thoughts, my opinions, letting you guys know, hey, I've been around since like the early days of Call of Duty, so I understand the annoyance that people have had with the game. I've understood about there being problems, and I'm not saying this series is perfect. I'm not telling you that it's 100% better than any of that I've ever played. I'm definitely saying though that this Call of Duty game, in my personal opinion, and I have to stress that because I know people will be in the comments screaming at me saying, no, you're wrong, but like, honest to God, in my personal opinion, it is the best Call of Duty game out there right now, and it's got a lot of groundwork to do, and it's not by no means finished. And this is like, yeah, we can forgive the Call of Duty series now. Nope, it definitely has a lot of, you know, making up to do. I feel like it's taken a mighty step in the right direction, and I hope it continues for 2020. I'm going to leave you now with some uncommented gameplay. You've heard me ramble for long enough, so if you've made it to this point in the video, thank you so much. Please subscribe, as I was joking about before when we started. I'm 6 subscribers away currently from reaching my 1,000 sub goal, which I've been dying to reach for about 2 years now. So it does mean a lot to me if you press that red subscribe button on the way out, if you want to like cut this short and just leave now. If you want to watch me try and go absolute try-hard mode right now on one of my favourite maps, then please enjoy my uncommented gameplay. If not, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next Call of Duty video. I want to do more stuff like challenges and things, so I'll be looking for some audience participation on that, like commenting me some classes to try and set up and create and make to try and push me. So you might like find some really awful type guns and try and force me to use those guns and try and test me like that, and things like that. So I'm looking for a lot of interaction with the Call of Duty fanbase. But thanks very much for watching this video. I'll see you all in the next one. Enjoy the uncommented footage. Peace.
Enemy in the buses. UAV ready for deployment. Copy. UAV beginning flyover.
Target spotted.
UAV is out of fuel. Enemy at the car.
Back.
Fight. Sentry gun ready to deploy.
I see movement. Sentry gun here.
for deployment.
This is Falcon 3. Good copy. UAV beginning flyover.
I changing back.
Back out!
Enemy. I'm taking fire.
Eagle jet ready for tasking.
Actual. Stand the strike.
We're 233 now on station.
Throwing grenade.
Enemy shield turret spotted. This is our fight. Stay focused.